In today's video, we utilize our gold status perk with an hour at the thermal spa before getting off the ship in Cozumel. We find our way to the party at Senor Frogs before heading back on the ship for a gorgeous sunset and one of our favorites, Teppanyaki. All this and more starts now. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to the channel and back to the MSC Seashore in Cozumel. That's right, we are here in Punta Langosta, which is kind of the farthest one on the other side of the ferry. So we are way out here. I have been up for the last hour and a half filming with the VR camera for the ship tour. I will leave a link to that down below, including all the other videos that we do here on the seashore, including specialty dining. If you want to check all that stuff out, it'll be all right there. But today's agenda is to finish up this ship tour. And I think we might get off, walk around a little bit, kind of give you a feel of what Punta Langosta is like. And then we don't really have anything till my most excited moment, Teppanyaki, tonight at 7:30. Well, we are heading to the thermal spa. Because we are gold with MSC, we have 1 hour free in the thermal spa. Did the thermal spa. It was pretty fun. Salt rooms, thermal loungers, a couple of different saunas, one bright, one dark. They had a big jacuzzi in there, so pretty cool. I don't know if it's worth buying a package for that. We had a free hour because we are gold status with MSC, and I think we were there for maybe 40 minutes, maybe a half hour, so I don't know if it's worth it. If you're really into the whole spa thing, then maybe, but there wasn't that much there that I think would necessitate getting the Aria experience just for that. Now they do have a couple of extra perks if you do the Aria. You obviously have access to the thermal spa, but then you also have access to their top 19, which is kind of like a little solarium pool area. If you like to lay out, they have a bar and a little layout area. That's about it. Anyways, we're going to get off the ship. We are going to go walk down the pier and check out some of the shopping. Just something to do while we're here. So let's take you out to Cozumel in Punta Langosta. And with that, we are now in Cozumel, Mexico. More specifically, the port area of Punta Langosta. Now, once you exit the port pier, you will find yourself on one end of a very large shopping plaza. Here you will find all of your shopping needs, clothes, jewelries, alcohol, the pharmacy, and every tchotchke imaginable. Now, you will walk past all the stores upstairs before you get to the escalator to go downstairs and find a way out. We made our way through all the shops and friendly locals to the classic Senor Frogs. Here the party was poppin' and the music hoppin'. Do you get it? Hopping? Senor Frogs? No? Okay. Well, after some delicious tacos, we headed back to the ship, but not before getting an awesome time-lapse. This machine right here is kind of like a cruise card activation. So you take your sail and sign card, whatever they call it, and you scan that. That'll show you your account, how much is on your account, what you owe, etc. And then if you didn't or weren't able to put your credit card on file pre-cruise, that's where you would go to do so. When you're getting off of the ship, if you have not done this, they will pull you out of the line that you have been sitting and waiting in to make you pay for it, okay? And we've had we've never dealt with it personally, but we've had friends of ours who have cruised who have been pulled out of line and had to, go through the process. And I get it, you're supposed to do this ahead of time, but their app and their website is really finicky when it comes to inserting your credit card. There's a whole authorization process you have to go through, and if you don't have the time for it, the patience, or sometimes it just doesn't work, so you just have to try again later. Thankfully, I have the time to do that, so I was able to get mine done, which I had said this card works for both Katie and myself, but for some reason it didn't go over to Katie, so now Katie has a bill and no credit card to back it up. So come debarkation day, we would have tried to get off and she would have gotten stopped. Thankfully, when we bought our coffee at the chocolate shop this morning, he said something. He was like, hey, you don't have a card on file, so you might want to get that set up before debarkation. So it's a little tidbit there. You need to get that set up.
Friends. This is your cruise director, Kevin.
Let's go get a snack. We've come down here to deck 8, which is kind of the promenade area, and we are standing right here at the pier for pier runners. Now, Cozumel's pretty known for having pier runners. I will say this ship is not conducive for pier runner viewing at this angle. As you see, the height of all of these is really high. So, and as you can tell, they're covered in seawater, salt, and so they're not very see-through. So I'm gonna try and get you as much footage as I can. I don't think we're gonna have pier runners. Everyone seemed to be relatively responsible. This isn't a carnival ship, so hopefully that all works out. But we are just at about 4 o'clock. Back on board is 4:30, so the people are streaming in. I am going to start a time lapse on the 360 cam there, just so that we can get kind of all the ants running back to the ship. But now it's time for Teppanyaki. Super excited for this. We've done Teppanyaki on Carnival, Norwegian, and MSC, and every time MSC is the best. So, super excited for that. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Let's go. Welcome to the MSC Seashore Teppanyaki. Now on land and most other cruise lines, you get to choose between chicken or steak for your main. But here on MSC, they have 3 different tiers for their options. As of filming this video, all 3 tiers start with a plate of sushi and sashimi, a miso soup, a teppan salad, fried rice, and a dessert of ice cream. The difference lies in your appetizers and main. The Katana package is your chicken dish, and it comes with sea bass, shrimp, and chicken for $34. The Sencho package comes with salmon, shrimp, and a sirloin for $44. The Shogun package, which is what I got, comes with butterfish, a scallop, and Ozaki Wagyu beef for $74. All of this food was absolutely delicious, and of course the show put on by the chef was entertaining and fun. This is a great option to do with friends and family aboard your next sailing. I highly recommend it. Well, dinner at Teppanyaki was delicious as always. It was a little bit different than the last time we did it on the seaside, but it was still absolutely delicious. I was a little sad. The highest tier, the Shogun that I got, was supposed to have Wagyu beef, but they ended up, I guess, not having it, and so they ended up substituting it for filet mignon, which was delicious. Like, could have cut it with a spoon. It was super good and tender, but I was a little That's right. I really kind of wanted that, but overall, the dinner was absolutely worth it. Like I said, I have all the other specialty dining on board the Seaside available on the channel. So, like I said, I'll leave the playlist down below. You can check out all the food and fun, entertainment, etc., everything that this awesome ship has to offer. But that's going to wrap it up for this video on the specialty dining. So, my name's Rob with Here Today, Where Tomorrow, and we will see you there. If you like this video and want to see more, please head on over to the channel and subscribe. And if you want to get notified, ring that little bell. We upload new videos every week.